We're recording on a Saturday morning. This news came out yesterday, last night. Yeah, man.
It was midnight.
Yeah, and we lost another great artist.
Yeah.
In SA, man. Actually, a part of our generation, I guess. You know, and this one, I don't think I saw coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
it was sudden.
Hey, in fact, sudden. Homie was about to drop an album. He was on a
rollout.
He was on a rollout program.
Promo
run. Man, yeah, no. Yeah, so we just heard about the news of the death of Keenan Forbes, aka, and Lee Kanagman Tibz.
Tibz.
What's his surname?
Kitibello.
Yeah, Kitibello.
Chill a bit. Cool. I just wanted to pick up the sound profile so that I can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kilibetse surname ya Tibz. Yeah, Maranel Tibello.
Motswan.
And I've been seeing. Yeah, I've been seeing like he's been credited a lot as the one person that introduced us to AKA. Is that true?
Yeah, he was his manager.
Yeah. Early days with 5th season.
Yeah, with his solo, because we were introduced to AKA via Ivy League and Entity.
Well, yes and no. Yeah, I would say AKA was introduced to the masses.
Yeah, as a household name. Yeah.
As a producer, right?
No.
Oh.
Like I would say, like I'm saying, like countrywide.
Mess.
Yeah, like mass appeal.
Yeah.
We got that from 5th season.
Yeah,
and
Tibz was his
and Tibz was the manager at the time.
Oh yeah. So initial thoughts, man, when you first heard the news?
I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it. I thought it was, a hoax, and I was hoping it was a hoax.
Yeah.
And then as more and more reports came out, it looked like it was.
It sank in. Yeah, Mbali was telling me how she heard it. Correct. The way Mbali heard it.
It did sound like a hoax.
Yeah, and I was telling Mbali, it sounded like this TikTok trend where these kids were telling the older folks about celebrities that they love, that the celebrities send the body. Or when someone just tells you, there was
just
like a hoax.
Just to see a reaction.
Yeah, just to see what to react. You know what I'm saying? That's
an evil trend, even.
Yeah, actually, man. Man, this is devastating news, man. Devastating news to his family. Devastating news to the fucking game,
to the fans, to the culture.
Yeah,
to his daughter.
Yeah, to his daughter, man. He was a great father, from what it seemed. You know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Even his baby mamas wasn't playing on his daddy game, or even the game wasn't playing on his rap game. You know what I'm saying? So,
what terrible news, man.
Yeah. So apparently, and is this the first time we have lost a rapper in this way? Because we don't get rappers who die by getting shot, because our rappers aren't gangsters like in the US. This is the first time we've had
the
rapper killed in this
Jeba,
manner.
Pro, Flabber didn't go out this way.
Yeah,
this is the first time.
It's the first. Yeah, it's the first, bro.
It's the first where you can even think it's crime.
Drive by shooting, because the rappers we've lost is mainly suicide, culpable homicide, or one with Flabber, like it was a lover's quarrel. You know what I'm saying? And then
it looks like a hit.
Straight. Well, drive by.
In fact, it was his. I don't know if it was his. He was there for his birthday celebration performance.
Is it?
Yes. I don't know when his actual birthday is, but he was booked at a club.
Oh, so
for his birthday celebration. Imagine.
Yeah, I started to believe it when somebody shared a post from the club saying that the show has been cancelled due to unforeseen whatever.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's when I was like,
shit.
I know. We saw some video where, I don't know if it was him, but they got covered up Hansi. But obviously you couldn't see the face of the person that died there. So we were still just speculating.
So I don't know if y'all niggas want to get into some speculations, but before we do that, I just took like AKA standing in the game? Like where did you guys rank the homie? You know,
Extremely high.
Unomarenka guy, like when I, because when I release like a project, is something you're looking forward to. Okay, I want to hear what he's got.
I mean, definitely in the past decade, definitely top 5.
Definitely, they say, right?
Yeah,
because the
Probably top
cleanest,
3.
the cleanest, bro, the cleanest. Every project I'm for now, you had to check it out. Kind of again, the one that his last album in an album, kind of in an album.
The last one.
Was it Bovamania?
Yeah.
That I didn't check out.
Yeah.
I'm thinking anyway that had the
Touch My Blood.
Touch My Blood. That's the one I'm thinking, because that's the one that I'm.
Levels.
Yeah,
Levels for me was that thing.
That you still bump.
Yeah. No, but I mean, very, very solidified position in the game. I would even say top 3, especially when you look at impact, longevity.
Yes.
I mean, AKA has been like carrying the hip hop flag for a long time.
Yeah, working with the youngins.
Very artistic as well. Tried to explore some sounds, whether they landed on the hip hop thing, but you know,
or whether they did.
He's a guy who was, and he loved music more than even just hip hop. Like he was credited for always not being afraid to, to try new sounds.
Yeah, push the envelope.
So man, I think he's a cultural icon.
Yeah.
We have no, we don't. I was gonna say we have a culture of rappers who came into the game not being that good and later became phenomenal. But yeah, Pro came into the game spitting flames.
Yeah, no,
Pro can
even do me, But if you look at people like AKA,
he gradually had to get there.
He gradually had to get better. Jabba, when he came out, was sounding doo-doo. But he became one of the like the best lyricists we have ever come across in our country. So I think for me, that was the most amazing thing about AKA. He came out as somebody, even like with his first hit, you could still hear that like the technicality in his rhyme scheme wasn't that,
like he was still building.
Yeah, but like he was at a point right now where words just rolled off his tongue.
And if you look at the people who influenced him a lot, Pro, like you mentioned, Kuli, he was under Jabba's wing a little bit, Nyana, you know what I'm saying? Or he credits Jabba as someone inally Mutana shooter, the shits with. Yeah. So if you look at the influences in Fetu, like his game needed to be sharpened straight up. If you're on a toe-to-toe Kuli on a track, Kuli at the time was
swimming with sharks.
Was flames. Bro. Yeah, and he swam.
They've got a song Kuli. I can't remember on his album it was. Either between hit the floor.
I want it all.
I said AKA.
Kuli never had a verse.
Yeah,
but Kuli didn't have a verse.
He didn't have a verse.
So I was chilling with Pro Kid. Can't remember the man.
And that's a jam.
Because there was a time when Tor moved away from Omen Pro to go to Ivy League, and then they introduced some like very sharp
Sonics. Yeah.
So he was now rolling. He was chilling Libon chair a lot. Tush is colored, I don't know. Watch out for this boy.
The boy can rap.
He's coming up.
Yeah, the boy can spit. I know.
He was the first rapper who seemed to have gained like overnight success in terms of how he came in. Because that's why I'm saying, like, the entity days, nobody really knew.
And the game was not at the peak.
People really didn't have, like, debuts. Because that was, like, the debut.
It was a debut.
Yeah, that, like, where this guy he just came into the game and he just, like, never stopped.
Got that victory lap,
He just never stopped elevating. And a lot of people used to mimic a lot of their templates on him and trying to get. Because if you look at, like, Kuli took a while. We knew about him from Marafe. But
but it took a while.
Stardom took a while. But AKA was just like,
and he had it, like the swag too, like
the appeal, the black, colored, the babs, but the hood was fucking with him too. So yeah, man.
And luckily, you always had the joints, man. Like people congratulate, but kind of we be like his breakout joint,
Victory Lap.
Yeah, that's the one.
Was that his breakout track?
I thought
wasn't it his first single?
Victory Lap, wasn't in his one.
was his first major.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Which one was All I Know?
All I know.
Came a bit after.
Yeah, no. Same album.
Same album.
That album is hot.
Same album, right? That was All I Know, Victory Lap.
That
I Want It All.
I Want It All was there.
And then Benna Boy.
No,
That was later.
That's
No,
levels.
that's
That was later.
yeah,
That's later. Yeah. Mara, because that's the first time I heard of Benna Boy.
yes.
Yeah.
What's your favorite AKA joint?
Alter Ego?
Alter Ego.
Oh, I'll tell you. Actually, now my favorite AK song is probably not the most well known. Sim Dope is my favorite.
Yeah, Sim Dope is good.
Yeah, for me personally.
Yeah.
I like Sim Dope.
Yeah, Kanjozi. Yeah, I used to bump that a lot. Yeah, now AK on that one.
Sim Dope for me.
Sim Dope.
That's the best song AKA ever made.
Yeah, I like that song. When I die, when I come back.
And like just like how he,
it was
the composure, man, like the cadence.
The cadence.
Yeah, it was spitting fire. It was spitting fire, man.
Yeah, but he got a lot of hits, man.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of hits.
I dig Versace. I was like that Versace song. Like I fucking love that song. You know, yeah, man. Yeah, like I liked this era of AK. Like he was hitting his stride. You know,
he no longer had to prove that he's a rapper. I actually like that about him.
Good on the hooks. Like that Lemonade hook. I fucking love the Lemonade
I love the hook.
Bro.
And then that talent.
And then and the fact that he was using old school house samples as well.
Yeah,
love that shit about him.
I
loved it. He was getting a lot of hate, but he's leaning on it. Nah, bro.
AKA AKA's strong point
shit.
was the things that he said.
Yeah.
The things that he said. Like what makes a rapper is the things that you say. You know, that look trivial, but in the bigger scheme of things, they make the song. Like even something as simple as zipping up the off-white up to the neck.
Up to the neck.
That's some
that's
cool
dope shit. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, he was one of the first artists to really push off-white.
So,
really one of the first. So Lena Gloping, like he was always on standard game, you know. Yeah, man. And obviously we know about his romantic life. You know,
he wore his life on his sleeves.
Yeah, he has a colorful history of women. That's why he was dating B at one
when
point.
was Jealousy?
Oh, Jealousy was a dope song too.
It's on levels.
Yeah, Jealousy was
dope.
Jealousy una khalma lenyatso da. On Jealousy una khalma lenyatso. He was seeing Bonang at the time.
Yeah, he was seeing
and she was in the video.
Yeah, she was in the video.
Benny had just come off the treble.
He was on the video.
Had Benny on the shot.
But she was not dating Bonang at the time.
They were not dating.
He was dating Bonang Haneta. The video they did in Bali. Balanghara.
Oh yeah, I remember.
King Kana. What was well King?
Yeah, it's one from the collab he did with Anati.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it
but
comes,
he was not dating Bonang at the time.
He wasn't yet.
No.
Yeah, and that collab he did with Anati was smash. Like one of the
one of the best
bodies of work ever.
King, what
ever.
King, what
be careful what you wish for. What you wish for.
What you wish for, yeah.
That album.
Chemistry.
Oh my god, yeah, Limfa now. Because they also had that song
Ten Fingers.
UJ. But to slow down. That's how put yeah, but that shit was
dum saga, ne?
The saga. They didn't put the saga on the album, but it was the
part of the promo
the run. Yeah.
I think this Marley got me something. I think this Marley got me busting out the friend zone.
Yeah,
popping in the champagne like a
bro.
The shit that he said, bro. The things that he says.
Come on, bro.
It was kind of rapey line, but the shit that he says.
Hey, that shit was hard.
What I liked about a lot was how he would like throw in like Venek, you know, on the vest. Sure. But it would blend in so nice.
It would blend in, man. Nah, man. And yeah,
I section them when I relax. Like whoa. You know, like he was very quick with the words.
Yeah. No,
he solidified.
He had a lot of flat talk.
Man.
He was very much solidified.
Yeah, no. He shouldn't have been taken away.
But man, I think it's
a lot.
Somebody sent me a message now saying this is reminiscent of Biggie going to LA when he was persona non grata there.
Yeah.
When you known when you knew that was
You shouldn't go.
you were still hot, you shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
You shouldn't
And
go.
somebody posted, I saw another post from his current manager.
I saw
saying that we shouldn't have done
taking
the
this
show.
gig. Yeah. Then I saw.
Yeah, so it leads to the speculation talk, right? Because like we highlighted or this is something where a rapper dies like this in SA, you know. So it people are speculating. People are, you know, obviously AK lived his life on the spotlight, and people are gonna speculate as to why somebody would drive up and shoot them, you know. And obviously all sorts of theories are coming out. Why would you say Jorge, he wasn't supposed to go to Durban, B?
Because of his ex, not his ex, his late wife.
Balanyala ngwano?
Thank you. Think about fiance.
Fiance.
But never, who knows what it's hard.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
At least to a certain extent. So I consider that a wife. But anyways, however you want to call it. But the circumstances around her death and the fact that there was never any real concrete suspect.
Yeah.
We never really saw what happened with the whole thing. And considering the fact that there was, how can I say, like an air of animosity, I'm pretty sure we could all tell, between himself and the family.
That's right.
And considering the fact that she is the daughter of a mogul from Durban.
That's right.
And knowing how niggas roll that side,
Yeah.
You can
like it's like yeah, and it's a bad stereotype.
But let's honest stereotypes like this one guy.
It's a bad stereotype, but we live in South Africa, so sometimes when you see like a really powerful multi-millionaire black business mogul, you tend to wonder what this person's dealing was in the early 90s or 80s for him to become this corporate man with the corporate accolades and awards.
Yes.
What is the come up looking like? You don't know what his ties are and like who. And then more often than not, men who are as powerful as that in our communities now, it's known by everyone. They're not to be messed with.
They were either political or they were underworld. To cut it bluntly, like they were either politically connected or they had underworld and then they cleaned it up.
Yeah, considering how hard the odds were stacked against us.
Yeah.
You know, so for you to be able to
rise up,
to reach those levels, it's a big, they have an air of
but never can edit taxi.
Never
can edit taxi. Yeah, so I'm fine.
R.I.P. Mr. Forbes.
Hey, B.
Yeah, man. But I think would be remiss not to brush off Tibz too, man.
Yeah. True.
Tibz is a culture. He's one of the biggest contributors to the culture. I mean,
he may as well have given us AKA.
You know, he used to do like show love, because he was show love Tibz because
show love Tibz.
He had like these glamorous hip hop parties, you know,
immaculate dresser himself.
So
Bro, I used to look up to that guy. I remember when we were still trying like the whole music thing with Khomoto. We looked at that as something that we wanted to be. We followed all their moves,
the template,
the tactics,
template,
trying to
Tibz was
get,
clean with it,
you know.
Tibz was clean with it.
Pivoted a bit. With the cigar, and then he
with the Sugnut persona.
He also had like he also had albums like compilation albums. Show Love.
Oh, is it? The Show Love albums.
That big resin. Cheese.
Oh, not the cheese.
No, not Bump the Cheese. There's one.
Oh, there's another one.
No Sleep. No Sleep.
No Sleep. Yes.
Was it No Sleep?
Yeah, No Sleep. No Sleep was on Show Love. A compilation.
He did compilations
too. No Sleep. Yeah. It was.
I stand corrected.
And I think it was a collab with Motif.
The Motif.
I stand corrected. Unless if I'm confusing it with another song, but I know on the same album. That's Al's joint.
Okay.
No Sleep.
The production.
Production. Al the Third.
One of the songs that came out during that time. He was one of Al the Third's joints.
Yeah. So Tibz.
R.I.P.
Tibz must be given his respect.
Which one is the one where Dumi is in a basketball court?
Hello Kitty.
No.
He did. Al did Hello Kitty too. Yeah.
Is it?
Did Al do? Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
must-
did.
yeah.
Al did Hello Kitty.
Nice beat.
Ah, nah,
Stand
shit.
corrected.
Yeah.
I can't remember that song, but I know Al had a track on that.
Yeah,
Is
had
it?
yeah, man.
No, rest in peace to them folks, man.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the homies, man.
Sorry, Al, man, for not
And
remembering the
condolences
song.
to the family.
Yeah, condolences.
And fans.
Yeah, man. Hey, I just feel bad for his daughter, bro. Like, yeah, no, fuck, bro.
And now, you better be sure that Casper's gonna catch a lot of,
He already
and
is.
they're already on his neck.
They're already on his neck. Hey, man, it's the nature of what they build, right?
Yeah.
It's the nature
But
of
anyways.
what they build. But I'm hoping, because Lena, it can be something. I'm hoping he's humble within the whole. I'm interested to see how Casper plays this. You know,
Just,
Let's just keep
shut the
quiet.
fuck up.
Release
or
condolences and
yeah.
at all.
Just a mature statement. Already.
Yeah,
It was a sport.
it was a sport,
But
man.
now
There were two
Twitter
men in
is
there.
a GP.
Yeah, there were gladiators in
What
the
we were
ring.
doing was sport, but in a jolly kibupi.
Yeah, gladiators in the ring, and Iferile, Joe. You know, the bout is over. The bout is over, man. But R.I.P to the homies, bro.
rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P to the homies. Alright, man.